Thanks for joining us for the job seeker version of joindso.com. Going to take you through the navigation of joindso.com from a career or job seeker standpoint. So you can see the different options to get information, post your resume for free, and also set up a private account for job alerts. That's also free. So go to the main page, joindso.com, and as you see, there are several different options here. There's you have a practice to sell, you would go over here, but in this case, we are focused on really these two tabs. This one in particular, the career side. There's also education. If you actually clicked on education, you wanted to learn a little bit more about what a DSO is and some different DSO stories, you can go down here and read several different articles on people's experiences with DSOs, what's happening in the DSO community, and that would be under the education tab. Let's go back to the main page, and this is where we're going to spend the majority of our time here in the career section. So there is there's the job board, which we'll get to in a second, which is where you're going to spend a lot of your time. But there's also a DSO directory. So if we click on DSO directory and we choose a state, let's say California, that we'd like to practice in, again, these career opportunities are clinical and non-clinical. So we'll go down to California. Now we click that. So you see searching in the following states: California, you have American Dental Partners, Cornerstone Dental Specialties, Pacific Dental Services, and then there are several others that don't have full listings. But let's take American Dental Partners and click on that listing. And then we get a company description, we get their website address, we have contact info on the right side here, we have career information here, find out what a career American Dental Partners, or if we clicked on Pacific or Heartland or one of the others, we would get that information as well. Learn more here. Here's a specific story, right, about a dentist that actually went to work in a DSO setting for American Dental Partners and what his experience is like. So you can actually find out what this particular dentist's experience was like working there. If you're looking for career opportunities, you can go down the side here, and there are career opportunities with American Dental Partners in these cities right here. So we can take a look. And if you happen to see one that is in an area you want to work, you can click there. Cincinnati, Ohio, general dentist. And then you can see this is what a job listing would look like. And a little bit about us, the duties, benefits. You can apply for the job right here. And in this case, it's an email address. Sometimes it's a URL. And you can actually either click down here if you have a resume posted. If you don't, then you will click here and email directly with the contact person in American Dental Partners, Cincinnati Dental Services. If you want to go back to the company profile to read a little bit more about what it's like, we were here earlier. There's American Dental Partners again in the career information. So that's one scenario. That would be actually going through the DSO directory. So let's go back to the main page. Most of your time is probably going to be spent here at the job board. So let's click on job board, which is under careers. And so it takes you to this landing page, which is for employers or job seekers. We're job seekers, so we can do a couple different things here. We can post a resume. So if we don't have an account, we can go right in and post a resume, or we can create or manage our account if we have an account or we want to set one up. So I'd recommend you go over here first. And in this case, we're already logged in. Let's log out real quick. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, now we don't have an account. So let's just go right back. There we go. So we're going to go back in and manage or create an account. See, now we don't. All right, so now we're not logged in. So if we want to create an account, we can come in here and click on create an account. So this is for a first-time user, username, add this information, click send these credentials via email and hit register. And then you will have an account, right? So we will go back here because we already have an account. And so once we do all that and register, we will have sign-in information, right? So let's go in here and type in our information as a job seeker. And then down here, we have to answer this little question just to make sure you're not a bot, you're a real person. And now we have this candidate dashboard. So we can add a resume here if we'd like. We can set up job alerts. So let's click on job alerts. I believe we already have one set up. Yep, so we have one set up. So New York alerts. So we can look at the results that have come back. We can actually hit send now and it will send those alerts directly to our email. You can edit or disable or delete it, right? So let's say we decided that we don't want to get these anymore. But let's add an alert just to go through the process to see, and we'll choose another area of the country, or we could choose another position for that matter, but let's call this Atlanta alerts. You can call it whatever we want. You can add a keyword in here. So let's say it was a specialty position and you were looking for an endodontic job or pedo job, or it was maybe something that's non-clinical where you wanted to plug in a specific keyword, you could do that. But we'll leave that, it's optional, so you don't have to do that. We probably want to put a location in, maybe not, maybe we'll move anywhere. But in this case, we'll just do Atlanta, or we could put in Georgia, right? So we can do that, let's just do Georgia. Any job type. So we could leave it blank and any job would come up, but probably we have a pretty good idea of what we can do, right? If we're a dentist or an executive, office manager, assistant, other, if it's something that's not covered here. So we can leave it off, but in this case, we'll set up dentist. And then the frequency, daily, weekly. So we'll choose daily and then hit save alert. Okay. So now we are updated and it drops us back to the alerts. So we'll see here that for my account right now, I have New York alerts and Atlanta alerts. Like I said, you can always go in and edit these and make any changes to those alerts that you'd want. Go back and save that because we like what that says, and then those will come to you daily. The other thing you may want to do, if we go back to careers, we can also navigate to careers here, right? We'll go back to the job board. And we can take a look at all the jobs available right now, right? So if we go in here below this area that we saw earlier, go down here and you can see all the jobs. So in this case, this is what's shows on the front page. You can load more by just clicking down here where it says load more listings, right? And it'll just keep going. So what we'll want to do if we are a dentist, we can filter by job type, get rid of everything except dentist, right? And then we'll see on the bottom here, there are still a lot of jobs, but less. We can actually go by keyword. So I can put in, let's say by location. Let's leave keyword out of it. We'll go NY for location because we want to go New York. Hit that. And then what we'll find is, okay, so there are 2 right now in New York. And then again, if we want to click here, we'll see the information, $5,000 signing bonus. You can apply for the job here. And this is an email as well. If you want to find out about the company, what Dimensional Dental is all about, we can click on company profile. And again, get back to the career opportunities here. So I hope that helps. I think you should definitely sign up for the free job seeker, career seeker account, and you can set up a private account or you can, and with job alerts, or you can add your resume and have your resume posted where different DSOs can search your resume and then contact you that way. Or you can contact them through the steps we showed you here, which varies from listing to listing. Right here, apply for job. And a lot of times it's an email address, sometimes it's a URL. So that is it. Thanks for listening.